Hello, this is Annalisa from Faith Dream Create, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you my fall card series. This is number 1 in my fall card series, and in today's video I'm going to be using this stamp set by Tim Holtz. This is called Autumn Blueprint, and it has 3 different leaves and then the acorn, so I may revisit this stamp set this year in my fall card series or bring it out next year to use the acorn stamp. But there is so many different things that you could do with this stamp set to create fun cards and projects. So I decided to go ahead and use all 3 of the leaves and just use a little bit of them on the corners of the card, because I could not just pick one and I wanted a bunch of leaves. And I wanted to get a little bit of each design on my card. So now I'm just inking it up in some Memento Tuxedo black ink, and I'm using my stamping platform to do this. I positioned them where I wanted them on the card base, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp it a few times because this is the first time I'm using the stamp set, and I want to have a perfectly black stamped image. Alrighty. So once I have that black stamped the way I want it, nice and crisp and bold, I am going to move on to the next step. I'm going to bring out my Simon Says Stamp clear embossing ink and just make sure that my stamps have been cleaned a little bit if there's any black on there. And then I'm going to stamp this a few times. And then I'm going to get some clear embossing powder. I'm using the Ranger. You can use whichever brand you prefer best. And then I'm going to sprinkle it over the leaves and then heat set that. And then I'm going to do some watercoloring with my Distress Ink minis. And this just gives the leaves a little bit of shine and helps the watercoloring flow better. And this is one of my favorite methods to color. And I've been doing it a lot more lately. So it's been really fun, and you're going to see me color this in a minute once the embossing powder is on here and it is all heat set. So grabbing out my heat tool to get this done, and I just love to watch this melt. So I will be bringing you a fall theme card at least once a week, hopefully. It's really busy around here lately. If you have been following my channel for a while, I have taken about a month off from posting. I have still been making, but it is a lot to make the cards and film the cards and then edit it and do voiceovers. So I took a break off because I have 3 kiddos and we had a fun-filled summer, and then we started our homeschool year back up. I also homeschool them. So yeah, I have a lot going on, but I love inspiring you guys and sharing what I love to do, and crafting is a way for me to unwind. It's my creativity and just gives me that alone time that I need, and so this is definitely something that is going to continue. But it may look a little bit different in this season of life. So yes, that is where I have been and why you have not been seeing videos from me on a regular basis. But more videos are coming, and I hope you enjoy this video and stick around for fall themed projects. So now I'm just watercoloring this up, smushing the little ink cubes directly onto the glass mat, and then using the Tim Holtz detail blending brush here that already has the water inside to watercolor this up. So this is going to be a heavy watercolored card, and I really like how it turned out. I love the vibrant colors and then the simple background, and then I just added a few details to the back as well to finish up the card. Then you're going to see how I add the sentiment with this Tim Holtz stamp sets, some of them come with sentiments, but some of them don't. So you have to pull different things, or maybe pull some letter dies to get sentiments. So you will see how I do it here to give it that vintage look that sometimes Tim Holtz puts out in his products. So then I'm just doing the background in a blue, and this really reminded me of like the fall is coming and it's going to start raining and it's going to start to cool down. It has been a really hot summer where I'm from. We're just more warm than normal. And I like the sun and the warmth and the fun things that you can do in it, but I'm definitely looking forward to more fall, the weather starting to get colder, the rain to come, that coziness that you feel when you're inside and it's raining, and yeah, it gets a little colder, and I'm really looking forward to that. So that's what this card reminded me of. The leaves are going to start falling and changing colors, and it's going to rain, and so I didn't do the background perfectly. I wanted it to kind of look like a rainstorm in the background. With watercoloring, it's pretty, I find it pretty hard to be like, make it look super consistent like in a background. But that is okay. It worked for this card, and I really, really like how it turned out. What is your favorite season? Do you love the fall weather, or do you love the warmth of summer, or the very little warmth of spring? Like it's kind of cold, but it's starting to get warmer. Or do you like the coldness of winter? What is your favorite season and why? Okay, so now that the watercoloring is all done, I've pulled out my Dymo label maker. I think I got this at a thrift store, and I picked up some of the tape here and there, and I'm just going to use it. And I did the sentiment Happy Fall, and then I'm just cutting a little banner out with my scissors, and then I'll take the backing off and get this done. Just really love this pop of red on here and the 3D-ness of this little banner. And then to finish off the card, I'm going to add a few more elements. So this is the Spectrum Noir Sparkle pen. I could have left this alone, but I thought these leaves needed a little bit more. They needed to sparkle, they needed to stand out. Even though they are very vibrant colors, I thought that the sparkle would just add that finishing touch to this card. And then I added it over the labels, and then I took out the black pops of color from scrapbook.com and just added some little dots around the sketched areas in the card. And I really like how this finishes it up and adds to Tim Holtz blueprint sketches. So just flicking the dots a little bit to make them a little bit flatter. And that is the card for today's video. I hope you liked it. And until next time, have a great day, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.